Hey, y'all. I know I said I wasn't going to be here this week. I've said that last couple of weeks. I was going to try to take a break, but it's alright. I like torture. What can I say? I got so much to do. That's okay. That's okay. I got this mask today that I ordered. I'm still waiting on some other stuff, so I was kind of at a loss of what to do. I don't know why I can't. Oh, there we are. I was kind of at a loss of what to do tonight because I know we're all transitioning, seasons out and whatnot, and we're kind of getting away from, hey Nancy, how are you, girl? We're all kind of transitioning out of Christmas into some of the other holidays. You know, I try not to do a whole lot of Valentine's. It's not a huge seller for me. I still like to do a couple. I was going to do that, and then since I got this mask in the mail, or in the, today, I thought I switched it up last minute when I got home. Hey Brenda, how are you guys? So anyway, what we're going to do tonight is a Mardi Gras. You know, I just love doing Mardi Gras just because of the colors. It's fun. And hey Tracy, how are you? It's just so much fun. So I got this mask. Let me zoom in on this bad boy. I've got a black and gold one coming too that I'm doing in the group. I don't know if you can see that very well. I never know to go up or down. I don't know. But it's so cool, you know. And I usually try to color these eyes black, but I didn't have time to do so. I usually just take a little bit of black ribbon and glue it on the back. I might do that. We might do that because I don't like the stuff shining through the eyeballs. So we're going to do this guy, okay? And we got some of these. I'll give you the numbers on these. I got 3 of these. I got some fun tips I might put in here. We might add some of this stuff. I'm not sure. And we got some fun ribbons going on here. Whoops, sorry guys. Let me zoom back out. We got some fun ribbons. We got this, which I love. I'll zoom back in on that one because that was a hottie. Ooh, I love that. I tried to get more. Couldn't do it. Oh, hey Lee. How are you? Hey Betty. How are you? Hey Ian. So we're just going to use a bunch of this ribbon. This one, I love this one. This one's a shimmer and it's got that green on the back. We use that for our Christmas Santa. That look kind of Mardi Gras-ish. And then we're going to use this ombre and gold. Well, one's gold and one's ombre. Okay? That's sticking to me. I didn't tie my apron. Alright, let's get going here. How long? Like I said, I switched this up last minute, so I'm going to try to pull this off quickly. We'll see. And guys, can you see? Well, it doesn't look like it, but I cleaned my whole craft room last weekend. It took me all weekend. I have a floor. Now I can't find anything. Got all my Christmas put away. I'm just like, I don't know where nothing is. But I got all my string out, and so I can't just go pick stuff up off the floor anymore tonight. Oh goodness. So we're going to use Evergreen, okay? I thought that would make it fuller. This is the old one. This is from last year. It's holiday time. I guess that's Walmart. Let's see Walmart on there. It was $9.98. I really like this one, but it's probably the only non-flock one I had left this size. Okay, and I did shape it kind of into an oval a little bit here. Okay, so we're just going to start adding some ruffles in here. Just, you know, how we always do. You can do it the regular way, the messy ruffle way, however you want to do it. I tend to like to do it this way. I don't know why. I just do. I just do. So is everybody ready for Christmas? I'm not. I haven't gotten all my presents. Hey Michelle, how are you? Even out of my car yet. Some are in my garage. I haven't wrapped anything. I still got to work tomorrow. We do get Friday off. That's a plus. So, that's awesome. So that'll help. Alright. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some of these out. This one does have a lot of different pine needles in it, which I kind of like. And on this, I think because the mask is purple, I want to add this green in here. So I'm going to kind of twist it so that the green and the purple kind of show. Okay, and I'm doing my ruffles upwards. Okay, and I'm using this. Here's our gold. We're using this gold. Can't wait to get this mask on here. I love these masks. My black one's really cool. Wait till that comes. But that won't be here for a few weeks. So, that one should be really cool too. I like doing them a little bit different. Each one a little bit differently, you know. So we're just going to add these around the outside. Okay. I think I cut 12. I cut 12 of these, I would say. Okay. Now, ever sporadically, I'm going to add one of these 21-inch. I'm trying to get rid of some 21-inch, y'all. So I'm going to add these in here, like leftover 21-inch. Okay. So I'm just going to roll these in. Okay. I'm just going to pull it over, just like this. I do like to kind of pull this so that it's even, so it doesn't have too many points, you know, going on in there. And I'm going to grab it down towards this bottom here. Okay, and if you see a point and you don't like it, you can cut it off. I tend to do that, like this one. Okay. We're going to add this one kind of in here. And I'm kind of going into the top to do that. Okay? I'm kind of going right into this top row to do that. Okay? Do I want that way or do I want it this way? Alright. Let's see, y'all. You know what? I'm going with the poofy part out. Okay? I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to be a rebel and do that. Okay? So see how we did that? So we got this, that. Okay? We're just going to sporadically add those kind of in there. Okay? And this is just to add our color and everything and to fill it up and stuff like that. So, hey Rhea, how are you? But yeah, I'm so not ready. Like I said, I thought, you know what? I didn't do that one very good. Let's roll that up a little bit nicer. I put everything in my car or in the garage in bags. I hope I got everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody or I'm in trouble. So that's going to be tomorrow's. I'm hoping we get up early tomorrow. I'm praying. So if we get off early tomorrow, that's my goal, is to come home, get everything out of the car, get everything down here, and make sure I got everything. Okay? I really don't want to go back out if I don't. That's my own fault. Okay? Let's add another gold in here. I'm putting these poofs in, like I said, to kind of get rid of some of this 21-inch leftover mesh. You can't do a whole lot with. Those are cut, by the way, I'm sorry, at 15 inches. Ooh, Lordy. Struggle with this method tonight, y'all. I really am. Okay. I like it because it doesn't have to be perfect. But here I am wanting it to be. But I don't even know what I was saying now, y'all. I struggle with that ruffle. I was struggling with the ruffle. Oh, I just pulled that out. Can you believe that? Well, guys, you can tell I am like exhausted. And just, whew, I'll tell you what. Oh, I'll be more exhausted here in the next few days. Then I don't even know if we're going to get to see our granddaughter. All the Christmas, her, I don't know, her dad, somebody of her dad's. And I feel for them because he's got dementia and they don't know how, they think this may be his last Christmas. So they want to take her and everything. But, yeah, and also she sees him once she don't even really know the man. It's just family. But her family, actually step family even. And I don't know if that sounds horrible, but it's like, so now we don't get any Christmas with her. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of pooey. But I don't get to control that. So we're going to make the best of it. Okay? Yeah. We will make the best of it. Always do. If you have a little struggle, just pull it. Okay? Again, we're going to put these inside here like this. And we may go back and add, and I'm just kind of centering this up. Trying to find, there we go. In between that green and that gold. And again, I'm putting that poof towards the outside. And the tail part towards the inside, okay? Can you see that? Okay, and then we may put another ruffle here. But we also may, like I said, we've got these cute little guys. Let me zoom into him. We got these cute little guys that we can put in there as well as a filler. And of course, we're going to have a bow. Okay? So that's fine. That's good. So, but anyway, the stuff sticks to my apron. I think that's why I struggle. It really sticks to the material, this apron. I love my apron, but the material, some of this stuff really sticks badly to it. Like this type of mesh right here sticks to it. Okay, so now we're just moving on around town. I'm trying to make sure I get them close enough. These big branches are the ones that are kind of throwing me off. The big piney ones. Okay. Okay. And I did cut these mesh at 22 inches. Okay, so I'm cut it 22. This green doesn't want to roll up nice, so I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, I'm going to do the old-fashioned woodland ruffle tape way right here. Okay, that way I can go a little faster. Okay. Alright, let's get that one out there. This one in here. I can't wait to get this mask on. The mask is what really pulls the Mardi. I just sold a Mardi Gras, guys. Also one I made last year, just recently. So yeah, you'd be surprised what sells in different seasons. So make sure you keep that listed and whatnot. Okay. Anybody else gonna do Mardi Gras? I love. I gotta take this off, guys. It's just sticking too bad. Ow! Hearing out. That's just sticking too bad to my apron there. Certain mesh does that. I don't like it. I got to try to find my live on the Facebook on my phone again. I lost everybody's comments here. Okay, we're just going around town. Again, like I said, sorry I'm moving slow. I'm exhausted. As always. We're making, oh my God, we're making these huge signs at work. I don't know if you don't know, I work for a sign company. And we're doing this big car dealership right now. And I'll tell you what, this guy just spares no expense. He gets all the fancy light posts, anything fancy, everything. Like the one simple like sign system with the signs, the post, everything. You're driving them. Just the poles and the post and the fancy black posts and stuff like that, and everything else is at least $1,000. And he goes, okay, I want one there. We put I don't know how many up. And now we're doing these big fancy square. Some of them are 3-sided. It's all special aluminum. It's black. They're 3-sided, and then there are like 19 of them that are 4-sided. And they're all probably, they're probably like, well, yay tall by yay wide each side. They're just really big signs. So those have been kicking my butt, my booty. Sorry, I'm missing the comments. Hey, Don, how are you? My husband brought me a package in right before I came downstairs, right before I came down here. I forgot to even look on my front porch today. So I'll have to open it when I go upstairs. But it's from you. And Dawn got her lovely Crocs the other day. I'm sorry, guys. I'm ornery. I had to do it to her. Oh, that befriended me. Goodness. She did. She might still yet. I don't know. Oh, crap. You know what? It's all fine, y'all. Oh, goodness. Oh, 2. Wow, I'm special. I'm special. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Goodness gracious. Trying to pull the right little tie in here, guys. Ugh, this is such a boring part. Alright, to see where we're going with this, okay? And I'm just going to hurry up and go around the outside, and then we'll put our other 21-inch. We'll fill that in around the top, and we'll probably add a couple more of these around the top, I believe, to fill it in, okay? Let's see what we want to do. I don't think I have the right chest for this, so I can't see this close. Oh well, I'll just straighten them out. Some people could do this really. Certain mesh I can. This mesh is a little pickier. It's a little pickier. So I gotta work a little differently with it. And like I said, guys, you can always do that woodland ruffle. Kind of like I'm doing with the gold, because gold's not rolling, not being a good friend to me right now. So you can do that. Okay. There's no harm, no foul. And quite honestly, if you want to do the regular ruffle, you can do the regular ruffle. You don't have to do this, this way. There's other ways you can do it, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay. When I do that, I like to use those paper clips. The potato chips clips to hold mine. That's what I like to use. There's my big time. There it is. I like to use those. Okay, and I think we're just going to put one bow on this one. I really do. I think we're just going to put one bow and maybe a couple drapers, because like I said, we do have our fun balls, little jester balls and stuff that we're going to put on here. And again, if you just joined, we're doing this mask, the jingles. So we're going to do that. Okay. We only got a couple more ruffles here. And then, like I said, I might just add a couple around the top here. Then we'll put this mask on and make a bow. Like I said, I have I got a black one coming, black and gold one coming. Probably after Christmas, possibly after New Year's. I'm not sure quite when it'll be here. It said between, you know how shipping is right now, so it's between this and that. So, well, we'll do that one as well. That one's really cool one too, but it's black and gold. Then I might add some, just a splash of a fun color in with that one. I like doing that. Okay, we got the one gold, then we'll do those other 21-inch across the top. And then we'll get going on around town here with our goodies. Okay. And doing a wreath this way, y'all, is kind of a cheaper. It kind of saves. It uses up some old mesh. You know, if you don't quite have enough, it saves you on the ribbon tails. Okay, because you're pretty much just making a bow. I know. Well, we don't. You know, like I said, I've got one. I should show you it. Woo! See, guys, I just can't do that tonight with this mesh, this particular mesh. It's just giving me a fit. Doing it that way. So we're going to go back to the ruffle. I should have stuck with it. The thinner mesh like this will tend to curl a little more, so it's a little bit harder to do that messy ruffle, especially when it'll stick to your clothes and whatnot. So doing the woodland ruffle or a regular ruffle works just fine, and as well. Okay, guys, so we're all around. So see, we got this going on. We went all the way around. I did two here. We're just going to kind of go sporadically in between here. Like I said, this is just a 21-inch. And the good thing about this is it's kind of towards the end of the roll if it's left over. So it kind of curls in pretty nicely on its own. Okay. Oops. It's making a liar out of me. I just want to make it a little bit tighter. Okay. So we're just kind of rolling it in. Straightening it out a little bit. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And then we're just sporadically putting it in between. See, we got that in between that gold. And we're putting our poof part outwards. Okay. We're putting the poof part outwards. So this is kind of filling up the center right here. Okay. So we've got a couple more of these. I don't think we need too many of these. These I can just kind of roll in from the top. Get them together. Just kind of do that. If you want to roll those down. Like I said, these don't have to be perfect. Okay, we just want a little bit of, well, it's got to be a little more perfect than that, Caesar. Come on. Dingle dong. A little more perfect than that, okay? Just so it doesn't spread out in the poof right there. You just don't want it to spread out right here in that part. Okay? Just don't want it to do that. Oops, you want to get even. Okay, we're going to put this one going over here in between here. Okay. Okay, then we need one here. Maybe we're going to add, shoot, we just got cut. Ooh, just a couple more. But see how it's like the end of a roll? You're not going to have enough to make too much, not quite make another wreath with. And a lot of people don't use this 21-inch anyway. So why not get rid of it and add a little bit of filler to your evergreen or whatnot. Ah, crap. Lord. Just like this. Okay. So that's what we'll do. Okay. Everything's going on the floor, y'all. Everything's going on the floor. Okay. And we need one more. Just one more. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Oh, I forgot to feed my dog. Barking down. If I could move my camera and take you a walk around and show you my clean basement, but I can't do that. I'm so proud of myself that I got it all cleaned up and most everything put away. And I was like, no, I'm afraid to use the broom because I'll make a mess. Alright, so we're just going to add a couple of these up top for a little bit of extra color. Okay? Just going to add a few of these up top. I know, right, Lee? I'm just like lost. Kind of. Don't worry, guys. It won't take long. Dawn's probably saying that right now. Don't worry, y'all. It won't take long. It'll be that way just probably after tonight. Alright, see how I'm just adding that kind of in here, okay? Might add a gold here, purple. Yeah, we're just going to throw these extra ones in here. Okay. Ooh, do I want to do that, or do I just want to use the purple? Let's see. Let's play it by ear, see what happens here. Okay? Let's just see how we can do this. Okay. These we don't have to spread out so much. We just want them to kind of come up top. Our others just kind of filling in there. Okay, so let's see how many we got. Hopefully we have, I think we have enough. We're going to make it enough anyway. Okay, that's evergreen. It's gonna be, a lot of this stuff's going to be covered up anyway, so. Oh goodness, I'm struggling with this method tonight, y'all. I'm just struggling, period. I'm blaming it on the mesh. Oh my goodness. It's not the mesh, it's seated tonight. Okay. We might not have to go all the way around town actually, because we're going to put the mask on. Right? Right. One here, one there, one here, one here. tines up here. Okay. See how full that's getting, how pretty that color is filling in there. We've got we got one extra, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to use these two. Let's see. So, actually, we're going to have to make this work. And you can add as many as you want. Like I said, I cut these at 22. The 21 is cut at 15. And I cut, I think, 12 of these, and I got one left. So I pretty much only used 11 because of my number system I'm using right here. Okay? And just the way I'm doing it. Okay? Alright. Oops. I think I wanted the green. Face it towards the middle. There we go. Alright, one more gold, and we're golden. Ha! No pun intended there. Oops. Okay, this was our last one. Then we'll get this mask on here. Because we want to put the mask on this one first. Because we want to know where to put all our other fun doodads. This one's kind of didn't roll up nicely, so I'm going to cut that little string. Okay. Okay, guys, so see how cute that looks, and see how that purple just kind of filled in the middle. We did do it into an oval. We've got all our things coming around around town pretty nicely. If you don't like a little something, something, cut it off. Okay. All right, I think that's pick that up a little more. Now let's get our mask on here. Okay, now like I said, on this mask, it comes with these little streamers. I think on this one, I just gotta grab it here. I'm going to use this black ribbon. Luckily I have some right here. Ooh, that's a silk. I don't think that'll work. So we're not going to do that tonight. But what I would do is I would snip a piece of black ribbon. This will work. This will work. Black. Yeah. This might work here. Okay. And all I do is snip that little piece. Actually, I'm going to do it longer. Okay. I'm going to snip it about this long. Okay. And I'm just going to glue it down in here over his eyes. Why is my glue gun not working? Oh, it is. Okay. The glue stick wasn't pushed down. I'm just going to glue kind of around his eyes right here. Okay. Real simple. I'm just going to place this ribbon down in here. Okay. Just press that down in there. Okay. So now look. See how, look at these eyes now. Whoop, wrong way. Might freak people out a little bit. I don't know. Never know which way to go there. See how it covers those eyes up black? Okay. We'll just glue that in there. Now to attach this, I think I'm just going to try to use these ties. And then I'm also going to add a wire. If I have to go back and add a wire in here, I can do so. You know what? Most people in the South buy Mardi Gras. I don't want this going down into the heat. So, we are going to wire this sucker in here. Let me get my beadsmith out of here. That's what I feeder. There we go. I got my wire. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, let's see where we want to place this. I think I want to place him right down here. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? Whoops, sorry. Zoom out, Susan. What do y'all think? I kind of want him down off the center, kind of like this. I think that'll look really cool. Okay. And then we can have the mesh and the ribbon, or the ribbons coming out like that. So what I'm going to do, he's going to stick to that. I'm going to go right through this. I don't know if you can see, right through this with my beadsmith. I have to go back through it with a needle as well. Dig a hole right through there. I think I am going to poke this needle just to make that hole a little bigger. So it's a thicker plastic. Let's try this one. It's a thicker plastic, so I want to be able to get my, there we go. I want to be able to get, sorry about the jingles, y'all. Let's see, where's that hole? Okay. And now let's use this, want to tag off. I think this is a thicker wire, so this is probably a 22 gauge wire. And I'm using my new snips. Thank you, Lee. Wonderful Christmas gift. And my new scissors. Okay. And we're going to go right through that hole. Okay. Twist that around a few times. Alright. Don't have my watch on, so I don't know how much time I'm taking. Okay. Let's go. Let's get this bad boy on here. So again, I'm going to use my needle. Okay. Put it through the right end. Okay. Oh, and I did get this mask from Amazon, you guys. I ordered this off the Amazon. Not the River, the store. Okay, just pulling that through. Okay, I'm going to wrap this around the frame. If I can find my wire. It's green wire and green frame. Okay, so twist that a few times. Easy peasy. Okay. Back on, and we'll get this one over here on this side. I think I got a spot here. I can just go right through where I might not need that needle. I'm gonna need the needle, so we're just gonna make it easy on ourselves. Okay. Make sure that's what we want. That. Whoops. Make sure we're going around the frame. We are. Pull our needle out. see. There we go. Just pull that down on there and twist it a few times. Cut your excess off. Okay. And we could adjust these. Pull those forward again. Just bend those a little bit. Okay, so look how she's looking now. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I hope I got her in the right. Yeah, I got her in the right spot. Now let's make a bow. Oh, we put all fun doodads in here. Okay. If I can find my bow maker. See, guys, I can't find nothing now. I thought I want to knock my camera over. I can't find nothing now. That's crazy. I'm telling you. Okay, so we're going to start with the 4-inch. Okay, this is, I think I've used this before. This is a Reliant ribbon. Reliant ribbon. I can't see that small letter. And I think I set up this one off the ribbons to bows. So we're just going to feed this out a little bit. Okay, because I want this to have a long, long tail. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Sherry. So let's just gauge here. So I want this one to kind of come down around here, or maybe over, let's see. Maybe a small bow or something down there. Alright, so we come down about right here. Come up here. Okay. Putting our on here. Alright, we're going to make our tail about 36 inches long. Okay. I'm going to say about 36 inches long. This is a really nice, like I said, it's green on the back. If we wanted to, we could probably twist this around and use the other side. It's almost like a double-sided ribbon. It's a really stiff 4-inch ribbon. You see how that is? So if you wanted to, you really wouldn't have to, oh, here's an idea. If you didn't want to twist your ribbon, you could come back over like this, make the tails purple. And this side you would twist, pull this back over. Your loops would be green, your tail would be purple. Oh my goodness, that would be cool too. But we're going to twist it. Okay, I'm just going to pull a bunch of this out because this stuff is, the 4-inch is a little bit harder to work with on this smaller Easy Go. I'm just saying. A little bit smaller or harder to work with. So on this one, I think I'm going to go with about a 7-inch tail. Okay. I'm only going to do one on each side because your 4-inch and your more expensive ribbon, you can do the 4-inch more loops if you like. But if it's more expensive ribbon, you don't want to necessarily do that. Okay, so our bow is going to go pretty much like this. So I want one tail going this way and one tail going this way right here. Okay. I think I want this one coming down. Thinking I'm going to make this come down this other side. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to hold it up again, guys, because I got to see how much tail I want. I'm going to do 1, 2 coming over this side. So we're going to cut it a little bit long. Okay. I just kind of feel. Pull it out and just kind of feel I'm kind of making a little pattern there on kind of how long you want to make that come down. Okay. Roll that up. I'll tell you what, guys, if you don't have one of these, this is one of those, like, I think, like, oh, well, mechanics use them to hold their nuts and bolts and whatnot. They hold your metal pins, it sticks to your table. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get on this bow. And I think I want to add, well, I don't know what I did with all my other ribbon. Where the heck did I put my ribbon? Oh, you see? Oh, right in front of me. I do it every time. So I think I want to use this one. This 1.5. I want to break this up. So again, I'm going to take this out. Put this up to my tail. And it don't have to be perfect. Pull it out at the same length. Twist. Okay. These we're gonna go about the same length. Just about the same length. Okay. And on this one, I might do it. Let's see, what do we want to do on this one? Try to see how much ribbon I got here. Woo! I think I got enough. Let's do 2. 2 on each side. Okay? Let's do 2 on each side. Okay? This one we're going to bring out the same. Try to match our tail. Okay? Hey Lillian, how are you? Thank you guys for hanging out with me on, what was this, Christmas Eve Eve? I don't know. Okay. There's that. We're going to use this, I think it's a 5/8, yeah, oh, 7/8. 7/8. Now this one I love, guys. This is probably my favorite ribbon in the whole wide world. Love this. I wish I could have found more, but I could not. This is a really thick velvet Mardi Gras. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? I just love that one. Just love that one. Okay. We're going in again. Okay. Bunch out. This time we're going to do a 1. Okay, as much as I'd love to make the whole wreath in this ribbon right here. I don't have enough. Okay, and we just went a little bit shorter on that one. I'm going to go a little bit shorter there. I think we'll do that. Okay, and again, I'm going to pull it out. Woo! Without pulling that off the table. Excuse me. I'll make this about the same length. Oh, it's so sad. I've only got a little bit of it left. Ow! Goodness. So sad. Okay. Now I think this is going to be good. But just these is what I think I'm going to use. With the exception, I'm going to add this little gold in here. Some little gold streamer tails. I don't need them that long. Okay, we're just going to add a loop in here. Whoops. Little string of tails. Okay. Oh, it's a beautiful bow. I get so excited. I know, Brenda, isn't that? Oh my God, this purple paisley. Hey, Stephanie, Lisa. Yes, that purple paisley. The number on that, and I couldn't find more because I would offer the ribbon to both. I can't speak. The number on it is 93035W-001-40 F as in Frank. So that's all I got on that ribbon. That's all I have, and I'm so sad. I love that ribbon. I just, like I said, I even used it in that Christmas design. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm doing it. I don't care what they say. I'm doing it. Okay, let's get our zip tie on here. Okay, get that out a little bit tighter so we got all our long tails here going on. Okay, get that over in your divot. Pull that around. Before I pull that tight, I think I'm going to, on this one, I think I'm going to use some wire to tie this one on. I'm going to lose my wire off the tape. Okay, I think I'm going to use some wire. Come back here, the snake. You can see through my tails here. Alright, just drape that through there. Without bending it. Okay. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Now I'm going to pull that tighter. Okay. Pull that tighter there. Okay. I'm going to hold both these. And we're just going to fluff this out. Look at this photo, guys. And this stuff right here just curls like no other. This right here is to die for. I just love that ribbon. Like I said, it's my favorite all time, I think. Pretty sure it is. This purple right here is so cool as well. Like I said, it's double-sided, guys, so you could use that multiple ways. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get this big bad boy on here. Gotta figure out which side's which. These I got going the wrong way. So that's screwing me up. I want the shorter one going over there. Okay. I'm gonna throw those little ones out of the way there. Okay. Now, for a start, I'm gonna cut my zip tie off. I think I got that as tight as I can get it. Let's cut that off. Now we're going to angle this guy right up in here. Okay. Angle this bow kind of right up here. Alright. Right above her head. Kind of at a little bit of an angle. And grab our needle again. Okay. I just love this ribbon. I can't even stand how much Alright, so put that wire in there. Oh, I'm overkill on the wires in there, girl. I think you didn't have enough. Holy crap. Okay. Stick that right through there. Okay. Let's tie this. Make sure we got it where we want it. Drape our tails kind of down. Okay, these we're just going to throw kind of over here, out of the way. Make sure we kind of got it where we want it before we tie it off. I think I got it where I want it. Okay, I think I am going to come back. There is. Hold on. I want to make sure I get around this crossbar, y'all. Ah, crap. Let's see if I can do that one-handed. There we go. Did it. Okay, so let's tie this off. You don't really want it. Really tie it. I'll leave these long a little bit just in case I feel like I need to move or adjust my bow placement on here. Okay, now we're just going to drape these around town here. Okay, just flip them out of the way so we can get them in order. Okay. Alright, so there's that one. Take this one. I'm going to bring this one down. Okay. Now, what I like to do, ooh, I got that one way long. Did I waste this beautiful ribbon? I'm going to take them and go like this. I'm kind of, instead of just on top of each, well, they're kind of on top of each other, but kind of, I don't know if you can see kind of what I'm doing here. Okay. And I'm going to oops, kind of pull it tight and see right about where I want this. Boy, I did cut way too much ribbon, really. Oh, well. You'll have that. Believe me, I'll cut that off and save it. I'll wrap it in my hair if I have to, even though I don't have any. So we're just going to pinch this out. Okay. It's kind of hard with that 4-inch. Keep that in mind, okay? Kind of pull it tight. Okay. Now I want to go in right about here. Okay, so I'm going to find my tines. There's 2 tines right there. Okay. Twist those around. And I'm just going to spread these kind of out. Okay, see how I did that? Okay, I wish I could show you. I'll try to do it this way this time. Okay, see how much oh my god, I cut too much. We'll stick it in this wreath somewhere, even if it's just a tail. Okay. Oh wow, I really did the overkill on that one, guys. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to cut it right here. I wanted to do 2, and my vision's just not working out the way I envisioned it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut our tails at an angle. We can use these. Okay. We can use these. We might just put these in as a filler down in here. Okay. Alright, so we got that side done. Now this side. Actually, you know what I did? I think I turned my bow the wrong way. The longer side should have came over here. Oh well, guys. You'll have that. That just means we switch our design up a little bit. I was thinking the longer side. I'm looking at the camera backwards and that screwed me up. When I go to put it on, or my phone backwards there. Okay, so I put this one down here. Okay. We're just going to kind of do the same thing on this side. Okay, we're going to pull this over here, like such. Okay. Pull it right down. We're going to go here. So we're going to go like right up in here. Let's pull this out and see what we want to do. And then down over in here. Okay. So now we're just going to pinch this again about right here. Okay. I'm going to find a tine. We can find one in here. Surely we can find one. Maybe. Ah, there we go. Okay. Tie that. Kind of having to dig deep for those tines a little bit. Okay. twist, twist. Okay. See how we got that? And then this one, we're just going to go right in. Yeah, I'm really mad I did this on the wrong side. Screwed my vision up. Totally screwed my vision. Oh well, guys, we can make it work. This will work. Pull those down. Oh, booger that up there a little bit more. I got us. Oh, stuff's so thick it hurt my hand. Okay, let's get this one. Let's find a time in here. If we can. Hopefully, one that's not used. Oh, come on. I have one in there that's not used. Seriously? I don't want to untie. Don't have to untie one, guys. We're going to have to go in the mesh one. I'm breaking my back doing it this way. Lord have mercy. Alright, so I'm going to pull these. Well, I'm not sure I like that placement. I'm going to pull those. I'm not liking it there, y'all. I'm not liking it there. So we're going to bring it down a little bit further. We're going to go into this one. Okay. I'm going to go right into this one. That's better. Yeah. And this is where I said we might add that because my tail's short here. So we might take where all this is short, where I want it a little bit longer, we will probably go back in and add some of that to this, which I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do that real quick. Okay, there's no sense. So I'm just going to snip this off. Actually, I'm going to put these in real quick first. Okay. Put these in. Oops. Put them in order. Okay, and all we're going to do is squinch these tails up. Okay. Woo! My hands are getting tired. I know, it's the most prettiest ribbon I've just really ever laid my eyes on, I think. So we're just going to pull this into here, okay? Just have fix a tail if you just screwed up your design like I just did. Okay. And now we can go back and cut these down. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to cut those down yet because I might move this. I might move this down even further, down to here. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Since I screwed my design up, I gotta fix it. And I want to show you how to do that. Okay. So since we're gonna do that, okay, we're gonna fix our mesh there, and we're gonna take this, okay. And since we're putting our extra tails in there, I could come back down longer now here, okay. I could pinch that in right there, okay. And now I can go in more where I want it to go, okay. I can go in more where I want it to go. And I'm going to twist this about once to hold it, okay. And now I'm going to put our, I think I lost the ribbon. Now we're going to put our extendo tails on here. Ooh, cut my hand or something. We're going to put our extender tails on. Okay. Just use about an inch. Just about like that. Okay. Now I'm going to unwrap that again. Okay. Put these in. Twist those up about 3 times, nice and tight. Okay. Now we've got our extended tails on here. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and trim those other ones down. Okay. Without cutting my mesh there. Okay. And now we've got our tails fixed. This side is now fixed. Okay. That side is now fixed. Okay. And now we can trim these off. Okay. See, that ribbon came in use. Okay. So here's kind of where we're at. I'll hold it up for you. These I think we'll just curl, you know, down, just curl these up. Then I'm going to add a few of those little guys in here. Probably. And I may go back, since I've only got a little bit of that ribbon, just make some little tails. You know, I've got this ribbon left. I can go back and make these little tails to stick in here, depending on how many I have. Just sporadically add those in there. Okay, I might as well use the rest of that ribbon, right, y'all? I'm just saying. Alright, so now we got our little guys. These little guys right here. Hey, Benita, how are you? Happy birthday. I think it was your birthday, wasn't it? So, sad part is he's got these little things right here, which aren't going to really show. These are from Sims. No, they aren't. I lied. These are from Craft Outlet. These are 72393. Okay. Those are Craft Outlet items. Okay. Bend his little doohickeys going up there. We didn't want his little thing to kind of hang out. I'm so sorry. That did not sound right at all. Sorry. Wow. Alright, so we need to come off here today. Woo, I didn't mean to say it like that, y'all. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I meant his tassel. Sorry. And what I'm going to use here, I think, is the tines. I just twisted those. And I'm going to poke a hole in here with my auger, which I think is over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, where'd it go? It was over here the other day. Ooh. See, guys, I can't find nothing because it's all cleaned out. Oh, and I'm flustered for the one I just said. Such a ding dong. We'll find something to auger a hole in here, y'all. Okay? I'm going to poke a hole in his backside. Okay? If you have auger, it's much easier. And it was over there the other day. And now it's not. So we're going to make it work. Maybe. Ah, I hate it. Damn thing. I don't know what these balls are. They are hard to get through. I'm going to cut my dang self. I know it. There we go. There we go. We got it now. It'd be much easier if I had my thing. Who knows? I probably put it someplace where, you know, it might belong. But now I can't find it. So I'm going to add a little glue to that. A little glue inside his backside there. Okay. A little glue around the ball there as well. Okay. Put some strings off there. And now I'm just going to place that down into that. Put that right into. We might have to come up the. Okay, once it dries, I think that'll hold pretty nice. Okay. Then we'll add, well, I got 2 more. I'll probably let you go, and I'll take a picture of this after I, like I said, I'm going to add some little tails around the outside, or maybe even this fun purple stuff. And I think I have some gold that I might use as well. I think that would be fun. Okay. I think that would be fun. Okay. Then I'll let you go. My back is killing me, guys. Okay. So him, we will do the same way. We'll have him kind of coming out through here. I think I'm going to find my thing before I do that. Okay, so we'll have one here. So keep that in mind. And then as well, we'll have one up in the other section of the bow as well. Okay. See, we'll put him, that one kind of up in there, this one down over in here, like that. And then again, like I said, I'm gonna figure out a better way to attach them. I'm not kind of liking the way I did that. I'll probably wire those in. Okay, and then like I said, I'm probably gonna go back in here and add little tails sporadically. You can twist them in, or you can pick them in your pick machine if you wanted to. Do a little something, something like this. You know, with these little tails coming out just sporadically. I think I'll pick these and not really do it like that. I think I'll use the pick machine and cut those a little bit shorter, and just maybe use what ribbon I have left, since I don't have a whole lot, and just use like this color and this color, and just do a little bit of that going on around the outside of it. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, and then down here, I might just do, I don't know what I'll do with the big purple ribbon. I might just do a little simple something with that down here. I've lost it, so I can't show you. Oh, God, it looked black over there. You know, I might do something just on the order of just a couple little tails with all 3 of those colors coming out down the bottom. Or I might just do a simple, I'm thinking it needs something, so I gotta figure that out. Or I might just do a simple, another little bow to match that, okay? I might do that. But anyway, I've got to go sit down, guys. I've been staying all day. My back is killing me. But this is kind of where we're at. Like I said, I'm going to get, I'm going to find my auger, or I'm going to probably wire these on. Okay. So those won't be able to be on there when I hold this up to show you. Fluff my bow. Bows out, and then I'll try to get a picture of this. Hopefully you can kind of see. I always never know which way to go. Never know which way to go. Let me zoom out here. There we go. We'll just kind of add maybe some little picks. I'm not sure, guys. I'm gonna sit back and look at this and figure out what I want to do. Like I said, with the bottom. And how I want to put these little guys in here. Because like I said, this one's, it's holding, but he's kind of flopping. So I think I'd rather wire those in just to be safe. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm glad you hung out with me on Christmas Eve. And next week, I think I'm seriously really not going to be on. We'll see. But maybe I probably will, guys. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys like this project. I just love Mardi Gras. Like I said, I am definitely making another little like bow tie bow for his neck down there. I really do think I'm going to do that. So, I will try to get this done. I probably won't get it done tonight. Like I said, I gotta go sit down. I'm tired. But I will hopefully post it. I'm sorry, guys. I've been bad about posting my stuff. It's just time is not my friend lately. So, I'll try to get better at it. Now that Christmas and everything's going to be over soon. So, well, thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you have a very blessed Christmas. I will probably see you before New Year's, but if not, have a wonderful New Year's. May God bless that as well. As always, guys, when it's all black clouds, find the sun. You know, we can do it every day. Oh, thank you, Betty. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm just exhausted tonight, so my lessons wasn't my, crazy normal self. I'm quite so energetic and whatever. But have a blessed Christmas, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys after Christmas. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much.